This is what America has been the entire time.
I ain't never felt safe around white people.
Black man found hanging from a tree in Mississippi.
Don't come up out here trying to put black people in this shit.
How the hell did we get in it?
White fatigue is real.
Do you hear me, brothers and sisters?
Most mass shootings in America, white men. School shootings, domestic violence, serial killers, domestic terrorism, white men, white men, white men.
It's all their mess, and they are headed in one direction. It's time to let God sort them out while you find your way out. If you got limbs, then grab a pad and pen and climb in. Here are 5 thriving countries that are black friendly, have a high quality of life, and are easy on the pockets. And there's no better place to start than
The beautiful
seaside
capital city
of Peru, where the food is gourmet, the drinks are strong, the smiles are sincere, and the price is right. For a little over $1,000 a month, you are afforded a landscape of modern cities, modern apartments, and a deep dive into indigenous culture. Tourism and adventure locations like Huacachina and Machu Picchu are exactly what they're meant to be. Captivating, mysterious, and a little bit more expensive than the rest of the country. For modern, affordable expat cities, Arequipa, Cusco, and Lima are the major expat hubs of Peru. They offer very high quality of life and a relatively very low cost of living. Our favorite locations were the neighborhoods of Lima, a coastal capital city with everything that you can imagine a big city should have. Malls, exquisite dining experiences, neighborhoods packed with amenities, grocery stores, cafes, and warm and friendly people.
Travelers receive 90 days visa-free, and those looking for more can apply for the Rentista visa, which requires $1,000 a month in passive income, a clean criminal record, and is valid indefinitely.
Some of the major pros for Lima: the upscale areas were far away from any illicit activity, and there were many upscale areas. The warm and friendly nature of the locals, who are easy to talk to and look to engage with you, and the affordability of pretty much everything. Dinner for 2 with drinks and ceviche came up to an average of $13, and the ease of using their transportation system. The buses from city to city are affordable and comfortable, and the flights from city to city are straight up cheap.
The cons: having to keep your eye out for political unrest because it's a regular occurrence. There's lots of rallies, protests, and political instability. There's limited visa options for expats. And it's a country prone to earthquakes since it sits on the ring of fire.
We are a happy, godly people. Follow your peace and let God sort them out. Let's go.
Next up is Malaysia, one of the easiest countries in Asia to stretch your dollar without sacrificing lifestyle. Think modern condos with rooftop pools, $3 street eats, and some of the best infrastructure in Southeast Asia. The cost of living in Kuala Lumpur is around $1,000 a month, but in cities like Penang and Johor Bahru, you can comfortably get by with less. Visas here are flexible. Americans get 90 days on arrival, which makes long stays simple if you don't mind visa runs. For retirees, there's the Malaysia My Second Home program, which requires showing about $2,500 in monthly income or around $35,000 in savings. Malaysia's also launched a digital nomad visa, perfect for remote workers who can show $24,000 in annual income. The pros: Malaysia is a country full of affordable luxury. You'll find big city comforts here in the city and beyond, with a diverse population and a diverse food scene. Kuala Lumpur is also Asia's biggest transport hub, with cheap flights all over the region. And it's a country with great infrastructure, reliable internet, modern condos, and good hospitals to make a smooth landing spot for expats.
One thing that I really appreciate is that I've been connected in Kuala Lumpur, and 2 hours away in Malacca, I'm still connected. And that's thanks to the sponsors of today's video, Holafly. Holafly is a digital eSIM. Holafly has unlimited data in over 200 destinations, with 15 plus regional eSIMs that cover regions like North America, Latin America, the Caribbean, and Europe. plus one global eSIM that covers more than 110 countries. We're on the Asia Regional eSIM right now, which allows us to cross borders into several other Asian countries with no SIM swaps, no top-ups, and no roaming fees. Just total freedom. And while Holafly isn't always the cheapest option, it's one of the few eSIMs that gives you true unlimited data, so you never have to worry about running out. And setup is simple with 3 different options. Scan the QR code, do the manual installation, or do the one-button install if you're using the latest iPhone. It activates in under a minute, and just like that, you're connected. And the best part is if your travel plans change, you've got up to 6 months to request a refund. Over 10 million travelers worldwide already trust Holafly to stay connected. And if you're ready to join them, use our affiliate link and discount code below for peace of mind at your next destination.
Now, some of the downsides of living in Malaysia: bureaucracy can be slow. And outside of hotspots like Kuala Lumpur or Penang, the pace of life might feel too quiet for some. Malaysia doesn't have a huge Black expat group, though you will find small communities and groups in the city. But still, if you want luxury, cosmopolitan living on a budget, Malaysia delivers.
What does let God sort them out mean to you?
There's so much stuff going on, and we're just gonna do what we do and let God sort them out.
Our next country to thrive in for under $1,000 is nobody's surprise. It's been around as an expat country of choice for many years. Vietnam. But this ain't your uncle's Vietnam. Once known for its war-torn past, today it's one of Asia's fastest growing expat destinations. Black expats are finding community here, blending modern life with Southeast Asia's rich culture and affordability. Major hubs include Ho Chi Minh City with its high-rise apartments and non-stop nightlife, Hanoi with its historic streets and cafe culture, and Da Nang with beaches and a slower coastal vibe. The lifestyle? Expect $10 foot massages, $2 bowls of pho, and co-working spaces filled with entrepreneurs from around the world. For Black expats, Vietnam offers both visibility and curiosity. Locals are often welcoming, and expat groups provide connection and support. The cost of living is also a major draw. In Ho Chi Minh City, you can live comfortably for around $900 to $1,000 a month, including rent. And Da Nang, for smaller cities, that number dips even lower. Pros: affordable lifestyle, strong digital nomad and expat communities, good internet, excellent food culture, and easy regional travel with low-cost flights. Cons: bureaucracy. The paperwork is thick in Vietnam. We also have the issue of shallow visa options, language barriers outside of major cities, occasional stares from the curious onlookers, and major air pollution issues in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh. Vietnam is proof that you can live big for less with adventure, community, and opportunity, all rolled into one.
U.S. citizens can explore the country for up to 90 days on an e-visa. And those who want to stay longer often join the wave of expats and retirees extending their time through visa runs and border hops.
Another country on our list that you can live in for $1,000 or less is Nicaragua, a raw, untamed, and quietly one of the best kept secrets for expats who are looking for adventure and don't want to be bothered in the process. Unlike Brazil, which taxes your worldwide income, Nicaragua doesn't touch a dime you earn from outside of its borders, ever. It's a place where you can live free, live cheap, and keep what you earn, no questions asked.
Nicaragua is unlike the other countries on our list. Its energy isn't polished or packaged, but the transformation underway is undeniable. Coastal towns are reviving with surf lodges, boutique hotels, and yoga retreats. Then there's cities like Granada and Leon, which are lighting up with co-working cafes, artisanal markets, and eco-friendly architecture. Think lush landscapes and colonial charm upgraded with fiber optic internet, solar-powered homes, and a growing wave of creative entrepreneurs building something fresh from the ground up. Tourists receive a 90-day visa in Nicaragua, which is renewable. In fact, most people just do infinite border runs. But for longer stays, the pensionada visa only requires a $600 a month income. And the investment residency requires a $30,000 investment in business or property. A single person can live comfortably on between $800 and $1,200 a month. And a family of 4 can live off of $2,000 a month. This is a country that has a 20% Afro-Nicaraguan population. It's a country with a low cost of living, as well as safe and low violent crime. It's a country of natural beauty and outdoor life and affordable real estate. The cons: there are infrastructure inconsistencies here, as well as healthcare gaps in rural areas. Not to mention some political and economic instability.
Fighting the same battle for 400 years is insanity.
Let God sort them out.
Today's final stop in the countries to live in for under $1,000 a month is one of the best kept secrets of all of South America, Paraguay, which has the ability to stretch the USD to unimaginable lengths. Home ownership, residency, and taxes are just some of the major attractions to this country. The cost of living in the capital, Asuncion, can easily fall beneath $1,000 per month, including rent, groceries, and transportation. U.S. citizens receive 90 days visa-free as tourists. This is also one of the only countries that does not have a financial solvency requirement for residency. The pros: the country's tax system is highly favorable, with a 10% flat tax and no tax on income earned outside of the country. Pair that with welcoming locals, a relaxed pace of life, and you'll find Paraguay offers stability and comfort for those who want to live peacefully and affordably. In fact, a beautiful black family from the D that's been living there for 10 years can show you way better than I can tell you.
Hey, what up though? This is Ramon from the Paradise in Paraguay YouTube channel. I'm here to give you the scoop on being black and living in Paraguay for about $1,000 a month. First of all, let me tell you a little bit about myself, my family, and our channel. About 10 years ago, my wife and my then infant son we moved from Michigan to Paraguay, and since then we've had 2 more children, 2 beautiful daughters, and we have been enjoying the experience and the adventure ever since. We feel it's one of the best things we've ever done. So some of the pros living in Paraguay: first of all, people are wonderful, they're patient, they're kind, they're humble, they're just very welcoming and warm. The people of Paraguay, they are like the #1 asset in Paraguay. Piggybacking off of that, a lot of our melanated brothers and sisters, when they're looking for a new place, they're concerned about racism. That's not something you're gonna have to worry too much about here in Paraguay. From our own experience, our skin tone and our hair texture, those have been assets more than liabilities here in Paraguay. People are attracted to us in a positive way because of that. So that has been quite refreshing. The cost of living. Now, our cost of living as a family of 5 here in Paraguay is very low. About, a little over $1,000 a month. If you are a single person, couple, small family, you can easily live in Paraguay for about $1,000 a month or less. That also is going to be contingent upon where you stay in Paraguay. The most expensive and largest city is the capital, Asuncion. We stay outside of Asuncion where the rent is lower. Asuncion has the highest rent. So cities around Asuncion where the rent is very accessible is going to be Luque, Lambaré, Fernando de la Mora, San Lorenzo, Capiatá, Ñembu, places like that. Additionally, if you don't want to live around Asuncion, you want to live, say, close to Brazil, Encarnacion might be a good place. You'll also have access to a lot of nice beaches there as well. Food is really high quality and tastes good here. A lot of the food is raised in a more old-fashioned manner, so it's just higher quality, really low price as well. The weather is very, very, very warm/hot most of the time. Weather is great if you like warm weather. Cons: if you don't like hot weather, well, that's going to be a con because a lot of hot weather. We're talking about getting into 105, 106, 107 degrees, sometimes for days on end during the summer. Lack of English. Not a lot of English speakers here in Paraguay, so if you're not, really open to learning another language, Spanish principally, that's going to be an issue. Additionally, since Paraguay is just off the beaten path, there's just actually not a lot of black people here. So if you're looking for a place to have a melanated community, that's going to be a bit of a challenge here in Paraguay. Anyway, that's the scoop on Paraguay. Back to you, Yarbros. Peace and nos vemos. We recently started consultation and concierge services for people who are really interested in Paraguay specifically, to help them get prepared, get in the right mindset, and actually make the move, gain residency, and acclimate, whether it's getting a house, car, all that stuff. We offer all those services.
Yeah, so if you go to our website, investnicaragua.com, you can see we have hundreds of properties listed. What we do is work with clients to figure out, well, what is your goal? What's the reason for this purchase? Some people are looking for a retirement home. Some people are looking for a hands-off investment where they're not necessarily going to be spending a lot of time here. So we work around the client's criteria to make sure that they're getting set up with the right property, the right lawyers, the right process if they're going to pursue residency or set up a business to get them situated here on the ground.